Hey guys, G-Man here, and today instead of the regular news, I'm here with Jesse, and we're going to do a little interview with the questions that you guys asked. So let's get started. Okay, so Jesse, first off, how long do you expect the server to stay active? How much more longer?
As long as the staff and private servers keep coming in, I see it going a long time. The
Alright,
private servers help pay for the server. I mean, I'll pay for a little bit, but it's a lot of money to come out each month.
yeah. How much is it exactly? Or is that private information?
That's private information, but it's
Alright.
over 100.
Ooh, alright. Uh, what direction do you see Ninjacraft going? Like more of a minigame server, or are you going to keep the UHC style going?
My goal is to keep UHC like it is. Maybe have two full-time servers, UHC staffed.
Mm.
But I'm working on more mini games also to keep players entertained while there's not a game going on.
Mm. All right. Uh, in your memory, who's the oldest players that are still active? This was asked by Fuzzy Llama.
You know, that is a long time ago, but I mean, I see some come every now and then. Gee, man, you've been around for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Man, it's just so many players to try to keep track of, but I know there's quite a few. Probably, well, when we first started, we didn't really have many players, you know? So,
Do you remember any players from like the April, May era?
well, Connor, Abby, uh, Girl on Fire. I mean, a lot of them are staff.
Yeah. All
Chris
right.
Flo, well, you know.
All right. Um. So, what's this partnership with Starfruit PvP with the recent addition of the prison server? What does that mean for Ninjacraft?
I'm just trying to expand it to more, give some small servers
Hmm.
to our players, kind of, like share, like they bring a prison to us, so I don't have to, spend a lot of time developing, working behind the plugins, trying to get them to work and this to work with that. It's already done. So I bring them in, they come onto the NinjaCraft network, and we have players that are wanting to. We did a poll to see if that was something they wanted, and it was. So I was like, okay, well, you know, help out a small server
All right.
with something I don't have.
And then, what is your favorite UHC experience that you've ever had?
Oh, I guess it'd be Get Wrecked UHC.
Wrecked UHC? What happened?
Oh, it was just solo scatter, but you were in teams. You had to look for your team. It was just
Ah,
something different.
that sounds fun.
And you never know if you came across an enemy or a friend, and you couldn't get into a call until you came across a friend.
Yeah. Then we have Durgan asking, will you guys ever bring back the teams of 4 and 5?
Um, Teams of five, probably not. I told staff this morning, since we got all the bugs worked out, kind of with lag, that we could start bringing back teams of four to see how that goes. The reason I went down to teams of three is because when we went to 1.8, which I don't regret, I love 1.8, is just that teams of four was really laggy, and I'm about trying to make a game fun, not laggy.
Mm.
And I think we finally worked out the bugs as far as lag, so now we'll progress back up.
Alright. We have Watercore or Captain Azuzi asking, what's the craziest thing you guys banned someone for?
Um, I don't remember, but a lot of them are just hacks, you
Yeah.
know.
Someone ever like mega hack once or
Um, Multiple different hacks, Fly and X-ray, all together,
mm,
and they didn't hide it. So I mean, that was one of the funniest things is that they just boom flew, you know. Or you know what? The other day, it was funny on a kit. Somebody came and told me that somebody was fly hacking. Somebody was hacking, so I went over there, and I don't play kit, so I'm always over there in
Mm,
creative, you know.
yeah.
And I was just walking, and then the guy started flying. You know, he was new to the server, so I started flying. He was like, "Hey, Jesse, you want a team?" You know, and then I banned him. You know, so I mean, every now and then we'll get something funny like that. You know.
Yeah. I seen once Connor recorded a guy. I think his name was, I forget his name, but it had a jack in it, and he was just like flying around and all that. Yeah, I saw that. Um, what's the weirdest thing that ever happened to the server?
Mm, man, trying to think here. Weirdest thing. No idea.
No idea.
No
Uh,
idea.
okay. Then we have. Do you have plans for like a secondary server or a totally different server?
Mm, what do you mean? Like, oh, like,
Like
no, because I'm bringing everything here.
you're
You
bringing
know,
everything. Okay.
you know, everything. Like, if I wanted a SMP that was totally different, you know, like a whitelisted one,
Mhm.
I'd still bring it here and just only have whitelisted access for like VIPs or something, you know, or you know what I mean?
All right.
Not that that's my plan. I don't plan on doing that. I was just giving an example.
Uh, what's your opinion on Runner Vivo? They kind of forced me to ask you this question.
I like Runner.
All right.
I like him a lot. He's pretty cool.
What do you think about the A&R games?
They're very popular. Everybody wants to play in them.
Yeah,
I like them.
they
I
help
mean,
pay for the server.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you
S-
know, they were one of the first. They were the first one that helped get us going, I guess, as far as in our direction.
All right. Here's a question that like no one actually asked in the comments, but everyone was wondering.
Okay.
Does Rob Cotta have a chance at Adamant?
No, and I did see that in your comments.
Oh, really?
Under Dragon 6556 16 hours ago.
Oh. Okay. So Durgan asked that.
So no.
All right. Well, congrats on the 1 year anniversary on the server. It's been
Are you
great being here and all that. Is there?
are you sure that's all the questions you want to ask? I
It
mean,
should be
I'm
all.
open to any of the questions you have
Any
on
other questions I have?
or you know on your list. I mean,
I can look back and
what about the whole Xmas thing?
oh yeah, I think that was Callie was wondering. Are y'all aiming on like a more type of Xmas style server or
Or UHC zone?
yeah,
No. Well, I want to provide those auto UHCs for when people want to play UHC, but my main goal, our focus is staff ran UHCs.
hmm.
But there's after hours when we don't have staff ran UHCs, and you know these are just quick.
Like for the European players, like they
Yeah,
have a different time zone. Yeah.
right. You know, I just want to provide a little bit of everything here at Ninjacraft. Um, Xmas, they're a good server. I play on there when there's no games going on, you know, when I do play. But I've been really busy with, I have 6 kids, so it's like, you know, if you have a dad, you want him to be there, you know. So I have
Yeah.
one in show choir, two in basketball. I mean, it's just, and that's why I don't really run games no more. I do the more behind the stuff
Hmm.
things.
So,
Um, my personal feature, that was another one.
mhm.
I'm a videographer. I do how-to videos for companies here where I live.
Mhm.
And I make 150 YouTube videos for a company, and I upload them to YouTube, and
Mm.
they pay me pretty good. And I also work at Harley Davidson
Oh yeah, I
doing
heard about that.
doing videos for them. I just plan on doing more companies, just
Mm.
keep that going. Maybe get into the music scene, making some music videos,
Ooh,
because that's what I got my degree in was audio and video.
that's interesting. Uh, Another question we had was, what do you like the new staff or the old staff better, and what are the main differences? Like the staff from like let's say 6 months ago versus the ones today.
Every staff, I mean, I say this every time we move forward is, man, the staff here is really good at this time. You know,
Mm.
6 months ago, I said the same thing because because I was growing. Now I'm growing even more. And I feel like the staff that I have now are really good. I mean, the questions that I had asked before is who's working this game? I don't even have to ask that no more because we have so much stuff. And my
Mm.
goal is to get more staff so that way the mods have to work less games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they can have more fun.
So what the second part to that question? What's the main difference do you see versus staff like about like 6 months ago versus the ones now?
Um, I don't really
No big difference.
no big difference to be honest. I mean, I've learned along the way not to put so much on one person. For example, like Connor, you know how I put a lot of responsibility on him. Now I divide that up and, you know, it's a lot smoother. And for when I'm not around, these people can take care of things.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, is there any more questions you want to answer? Let's see. What do we got here?
And I'm going to PAX East this weekend.
PAX East. Oh.
So I'm planning on promoting Ninjacraft
Hmm.
big time
Big
when I'm
time.
there, you know?
Yeah.
I have business cards I'm going to hand out. And dude, is there a difference? I seen this a lot. Man,
Yes.
the old Ninjacraft was better.
Oh yeah.
I had more players. When they played, it was summertime when there was no school.
Yeah, that is true.
And of course there was more players. We're not losing players. It's just I prefer the players more focused on school because Minecraft is not going to get me anywhere in life. School is going to get them somewhere. You know, I'm prepared for when summer comes. That's why I'm adding all these different servers, getting more staff. That
Oh
way
yeah.
we're better prepared than last summer.
Yeah, summer's coming quickly.
So I see that a lot. They like the old Ninjacraft better. Well, the old Ninjacraft was laggier.
Yeah, block lag and the day and night lag. I hated that.
Yeah, yeah. Now, have you played lately? I mean, the lag is only
I don't play
like,
a lot, but I do play some games.
but the lag is like you chop down a tree, one, two, your second block breaks. Is your third block, you have to break it twice, and that's it.
Yeah,
I mean, you're gonna get lag regardless on scatter.
definitely. Let's see.
And do I have plans to I plan on opening up the server to, more than 250 slots. Come summer, I mean, I could go clear up to 900. I mean, that doesn't cost any extra. That's all. I put the limit there.
Hmm. So, hmm.
And each X staff, they all had their moments. Like they shined, at a certain
Yeah.
time. And do X staff cause trouble on the server? Sometimes. I don't know why.
I I mean, hmm. Yeah, that's hard to see why they would cause trouble.
Because we don't treat them any different. I think what it is that they know what's going on, and so they try to tell other people how to do their job, and we just we're trying to train them a new way or something.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I've seen that. One question I have. Connor mentioned it is the reason why he left Ninjacraft. He said he was in the middle of writing a book for how the staff should act and all that. Do you think one of the staff, or maybe even possibly you, would continue that book or make a new one?
no,
No. Okay.
no. We pretty much when we interview them, we bring it all forward right there, and then if they get promoted to moderator, we bring it again right there, and we constantly remind just so that it's on the top of their minds in our staff chat because we have a Skype, chat and everything's put there and we just, I want to try to run a good family friendly server, a one-stop shop kind of.
Oh yeah. So how does it feel like Ninjacraft getting this far in 1 year? How does it feel like the server is even still on for 1 year?
When I first started, I read a lot of servers go down within the first 6 months.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that it lasted a year. Uh, as a server owner, I don't think it's gone far enough. You know what I mean? I always want it to be better and
Yeah.
better,
Just keep growing.
But I'm happy the way things are right now. I mean, you move as you can handle it, I guess.
Mm. Is there any more questions that we need to answer?
So we're trying to bring back teams of four, but I'm all about making it less lag on everybody. So that's why we went down
Yeah.
to teams of three. Xmas just went to 1.8
They
only,
did.
so
And they did they're now doing the Dragon Rush.
yeah, I seen that. A lot of stuff was played in that. And we're adding something new to the server.
Ooh, is it a surprise?
I can show you.
Ooh.
Just go to the hub. It's behind us. It's first. You'll be the first one to see it.
Alright.
Let me get there. All right. So 2B. All right. So this is team deathmatch.
Oh, I liking the idea. So is this like you get a kit like full iron armor and bow and sword, and like you
Yep.
just go at it?
Yeah, something like that. Teams of 7.
So will these be automatic games, or will there be staff running them?
Automatic.
Automatic.
It's a mini game, just like survival games.
Ooh.
So you get the first look. It should be coming soon.
It's looking
And
very nice.
Dylan built this,
Dylan built this.
and Vance with a little help from Vance.
Ooh.
I mean, it's just a little bit of everything. It's like a little castle raid,
Yeah, it's looking really nice. Team red and blue.
So I mean, it's just got a little bit more tweaks to go, but we're working on it. I mean, we're constantly working on things.
Mm.
But right now, we're working on, I think, 3 more survival game maps.
Oh yeah, 3 more survival game maps.
But everything takes time because we build these things by hand,
Yeah.
Just like Maddie did. She did a great job on the Jurassic Park one.
Jurassic Park one. Oh, you mean the survival games map?
Yeah.
Okay.
She built that by hand,
Dang.
She did a really good job on it. And the SMP. Somebody asked about the SMP.
Oh yeah, Callie was wondering if there's going to be like a new SMP with plots or something like that. Even though there are already plots on the SMP.
I honestly like our SMP a lot. Server SMP. I really like it a lot because it's non-PvP. People don't have to worry about losing stuff, especially on a public server,
Mhm.
And the plot's only there to help protect and also provide like a little neighborhood, like a little city.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, no, I don't plan on bringing nothing else like that. I like the way that this is,
Mm.
and players that play on here like it.
They probably do. I heard it was a few people. It was Squirtle Nugget and I forget the rest of them, but they defeated the Ender Dragon a while ago.
Yeah. That was the first one, the first SMP. We learn as we go, what we need to fix for the next time, what we need to make better. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for ideals for, I mean, Flower Power, that was a player's ideal to bring to the
Mm,
server.
yeah.
You know, survival games, that was a player's ideal to bring to the server. So, you know, I looked into it, you know, asked who wanted to build the map, you know.
Hmm.
I mean, I do take suggestions, but after some investigation, looking to see what kind of work it's going to take, and, you know, I do bring them. And we could go as many servers as 20 servers if I wanted to with do a setup I have. I used
Dang.
to run it from home
Oh yeah,
when I
that's
first
right.
started.
And that's why it was so laggy.
No, because it was
No.
vanilla.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah, and you had to restart the server after every game. That was that right?
Yeah, we still do that.
Oh yeah,
Only,
that's what you do. Yeah.
only because it helps get rid of that last map, kind of like all the
Hmm.
everything about it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I ran it from home, and then we got DDoSed in the summer,
Oh yeah.
and we were down for like a week to 2 weeks, and then
I
we went
remember that.
hosted. Then we went to a hosted site, and then I recently went to a dedicated server on a hosted site
Hmm.
on my own machine. Because before, when you rent from a hosting server, from a hosting site, so like give me a hosting site. I forget.
A hosting site?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to think on top of your head. Um, Man, there's popular ones out there too, aren't there?
Yeah, there are.
Uh, Minecraft hosting sites. Hosting. MSC Pro hosting.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, pro hosting.
all right. So when you rent a server from MC Pro hosting, okay, so you all share this machine. So if you rent a server and say it's a SMP and somebody else rents a server and it's, another SMP or what, there could be like 50 servers on this one machine.
Mhm.
So if somebody lags on one, like somebody's really, it has the effect on a trickle effect on all the servers. You know what I mean? Because
Oh
they're all running off the same machine.
yeah.
Now I have my own machine. So
Hmm.
I'm the only one that can lag my machine.
Hmm.
And that's why the lag has gone down a lot. Because
Yeah, by a
before it
lot.
was like 3 minutes, maybe up to 5 minutes of lag. Now it's only like 30 seconds.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm always looking to improve the server overall. I mean, I don't play that much because I'm at 2, I gotta get kids. At 4, I gotta get other kids. At 6, it's dinner time, and there's pretty much all the games.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, the only time I can play is like the 8 o'clock game. If there's not nothing going on as far as sporting event at my house, like somebody's in basketball. Because I have a high schooler, two junior hires, and 3 in elementary.
Mm.
So it's like busy, busy.
I got another question for you. What's your opinion on Insignia? I know it's back up and all that, but it's not as popular as it used to be. But what did you think about Insignia when it was up in like December?
Um, well, first off, I was disappointed because I feel like when I train somebody, I train him for
Yeah.
here, and then he goes and starts his own server
Mm.
because he was staff.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, I mean, that sort of hurts. It's like, I looked up all the stuff because it's not all in one place.
Yeah.
I had to look through all these YouTube videos and read all kinds of docs and learn how to plugins to get it all work for everybody to do it easily here. You know,
Hmm.
and then he just takes all that and boom, goes starts his own server. So I was kind of upset.
And
Then I went to like, you know what? I don't care, whatever.
and I'm pretty sure they still have the plugin where it changes Insignia to Ninjacraft. Oh, what? Maybe not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, yep, they still have it. Yeah, it's the plugin where it changes the word insignia to Ninjacraft. Because some of the staff on Insignia were
Spamming.
advertising. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't like advertising, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
we don't like advertising. I mean, the only thing that I don't care about advertising is so like for example, Electron
Mm-hmm.
this month has won two VIPs.
Yeah.
One for most kills, one for most wins. Now he could have advertised, hey, I'm going to give away this VIP,
Mm-hmm.
easily, I'm all for that. But server advertisement, that's different.
Mm.
You can't even go on other servers. And if I went on Xmas and advertised in Ninjacraft, I'll get banned.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's happened. Urban Ninja Fu got banned for advertising Ninjacraft when
Wait,
he
he,
was
he got banned from Ninjacraft or on Xmas?
on
Oh.
Xmas, but he, got unbanned like a month later.
So, will that be it?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have any more.
I don't have any more questions. Not that I can think of right now.
And the reason why we have people pay for ban appeals because I'm hoping that if they have to pay, then hopefully they're more careful and more fair.
Yeah.
And we only ban if we have video evidence of the person doing it.
Mm.
You know,
Or if one of the
so
staff sees it.
no, they have to have. Yeah, I mean, like it goes in ranks. Like
Mm.
if a moderator sees something, they have pretty much call an admin, check it out. I mean, it goes to more than just one person and be like, oh, you know what, he's extra, I'm going to ban him. No, you have to you have to get somebody else on here to second that emotion. I mean, because we definitely want to have good proof. We don't ban for no reason. Well, temp ban for block glitching or spamming chat or. But that's the only reason why we have, and it helps the server costs. You
It
know,
does, yeah.
I don't take none of this money. Like it all goes right back to the server every month. I mean, I have my own job.
Hmm. So if Ninjacraft ever did get to like a big enough size server where like you could buy donator like VIP, so would you start making profit, or would you still put it all back into the server?
I would still put it back into the server because there's always more for improvements.
Mm.
Always the website, that costs money. You know,
Yeah.
um, I could get it better. I mean, and then put more servers on. 'Cause
Yeah.
I truly want this to be, one place that you can go where you can do a little bit of everything and not have to worry about being bullied or cursed at or.
Mm.
Because as a father, my kids play here, and I don't like seeing people curse. I don't even curse.
What's your kid's username? I don't know. I don't know their usernames.
Dark Adventure,
Oh, okay.
Kyle Family 8,
Mm.
Super Nicholas, and Amen
Okay.
000 Amen. They Super Nicholas only comes on every now and then. Amen, he's more into the PlayStation,
Mm.
but Dr. Adventure, and Kyle Family 8. She's only 5, but she'll play. You know.
Mm.
And
Okay.
I mean that's it. I mean that's all the kids that play.
So, I think I'll go ahead and end it here. Congrats on the 1 year anniversary, and thank
But
you for coming on to be interviewed.
yeah. I mean, anytime, G-Man. If you want to talk, that way you don't have speculation.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing and happy to give you the facts because right now it seems like, I mean, we thought about doing our own news, you know,
Mhm.
but
I just took a
we
load off you.
Well, kinda. I mean, we like hearing what you have to say, you know.
Hmm.
And I guess maybe people like you better than me. I don't know. I'm mean, you know. I don't put up with a lot of crap. But thank you, man.
So, now that I think of it, since you mentioned YouTube, what are you? I see you only have one video on the Ninjacraft UHC YouTube. Are you planning on putting more up?
Yes.
All right.
I was planning on. Well, we did have All Stars on there, but he demanded that I take them down.
Hmm.
He didn't want to be associated with Ninjacraft anymore.
Yeah. Some people were wondering why his were taken down.
So he ordered. He was like, "I want you to take them down now." You know. I'm like, "Well, all right." So I plan on doing more videos. It's just, Yaja's been working on some battle breakdowns,
Mm.
and I plan on. I was planning on doing a video, uh, th this week, but with my video work, I had to turn in yesterday, and then I leave on Thursday to go to Boston. It's like, uh, if it's not going to be exactly what I want, I don't want to do it, you know?
Hmm.
I want it to be right. And I was going to upload it to Ninjacraft UHC. It's sort of like a new tour, you know?
Hmm.
A how to, you know, how to play UHC, because we have so many new players coming on and be like, this is how you do it. You know, you get in color pod and you with a team, you wait, you know,
Mhm.
sort of a breakdown of every server and how it works. So I plan on doing videos. It's just with real life stuff is just iffy
Yeah.
and win.
All
And
right.
I plan on having a Ninjacraft UHC with staff only.
Ah, like not like those late night staff games, like an actual
No,
staff game.
like an actual UHC. There'll be totally random teams. Everybody was in a call. Uh, if you're not recording, you have to be with somebody who's recording. You know,
Mm.
I mean, and so that'd be Ninjacraft UHC Season 1, probably within the next 2 weeks. So then we'll close down the server, you know, probably for a game.
Mhm.
Because I'm going to try to aim it early enough so Archie can play, because he's
Oh yeah.
so that'd be fun.
All right. Thank you for answering these questions. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you have any more questions, go ahead and post them down in the comments. So maybe if Jesse ever takes a look at them, he can answer them for you. I'm G-Man here with Jesse, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
So